I just like to go over everything so we can cover all the bases. You guys hit me with any questions that you might have. We'll go from there, okay? Everybody knows where the on-off button is, right? I hope. Okay, good. 3 ways to operate the machine, which I'm sure you guys probably use the most, is the remote, right? Okay, there's one. The other is the buttons right here, okay? Thumb toggles on the side too. A lot of people don't really realize that's what those are for, okay? And they're always gonna go in a down motion, the thumb toggles, but this side, this is down, and same with up. So we always want the arm in the down position. And everybody knows how to adjust the foot plate, right? If you have a tall or short guy, and the shin pad as well. And again, this is an older piece of equipment, so our newer stuff is a little more user-friendly as far as adjustments go. So,
wait a minute, you could adjust the shin pad?
oh, absolutely.
Can you show me?
Absolutely, we'll do that first.
Okay.
Okay, again, our newer equipment is a little more user-friendly. If you guys want to gather around here, and I'll show you quickly. We don't want pressure on the patient's joints, right? We don't want this in their knees. We want it right below the patella, okay? There's a little pull pin right here. Okay, and we can move the shin pad up. We can move the shin pad down, okay?
Oh.
And again, our newer equipment, see how this is removable like that? Our
Right.
newer equipment just has a little pull pin and we can adjust it and keep everything there.
Can I try?
So again, oh, absolutely, here, I'll put it all back in for you. We can even adjust it in and out too, and I'll show you that
So
after.
I pull this thing out?
Yeah, pull it right out. And again, this is on this particular equipment.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Okay.
up and down.
Okay. Yeah,
I think it's kind of time consuming if you're in a time crunch, but.
Right.
And we can also, guys, if we have a patient where their shins aren't particularly meeting in here properly, if we can't get it close enough to the bed, we can also telescope the whole shin pad out too. Okay? The pull pin right here. Right? And it looks like that hasn't really been utilized much, which is okay. Okay. We'll put it back in that. I'll tell you what, you guys have had these for a while. Your maintenance, they probably do some pretty good work, I would assume, to keep these in check. So, there we go. All right, patient. Step right up.
You want me to
Okay.
lay down?
No, you can sit for now. Yeah, we'll do the 6 to stand to start. We'll move into weight bearing to non-weight bearing. Okay. Alrighty, so we turn the machine on, obviously, in the down position. Harness. You guys having success with harnesses? Are these breaking a lot or anything like that? Any of the clips? Nothing like that? Okay. Now, if the patient's in a chair, we know we don't want to lift under their arms or anything like that, okay? For obvious reasons. So we'll apply it. We can either slide it down if they're in a chair or simply right behind them. And of course, there's 2 of you with all of these, so it moves a little quicker
Right.
now.
Want to help him, Deb?
If you could buckle me right in here, buckle yourself right in, yeah. Sorry to get so close and personal. I'm sure you're used to it. Okay, we always want these under the arms, right? Patients will try to wiggle out. I look for verbal commands, obviously weight bearings, 4 points of contact is a big thing, 2 hands, 2 feet. We do have wrist straps if you have stroke victims for patients that we can keep their hands here if needed, but in all reality, if their hands are hanging at their side and the pad's under their arms, they can be lifted, okay? And what's your first name?
I'm Sherelle.
Sherelle, okay. Remember I said verbal commands sometimes because we want them to know what's going on, have them aware of what's about to happen.
Right.
So, okay, Sherelle, put your feet on the foot plate for me, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There we go. Okay, now see how we have this?
Oh, this
Over
perfect.
patella, yep. Okay, no pressure on the joints.
What word did you
What's-
use? Patella?
Patella, yep.
Yeah, kneecap.
Your kneecap, sorry.
Oh, okay.
We'll send the shin,
Because I'm going to ask questions. You use the words, I don't know what
we'll
they
send
mean.
the shin strap around, okay, when the foot plate is on. Always, I know this is kind of a burden sometimes,
Yeah.
but if the state comes in, and you guys don't do this usually, state comes in and watches you do it, you apply it,
Right.
and Gertrude's like, hey, you never do that. Why are you hooking me up? You know, so for safety precautions, when the foot plate is on, always shin strap, okay? Always. And this one looks like it needs to be a little fixed, and I'll do that after, okay? Now, step 2, if we can apply the black loops, we do that. And there should be rubber stoppers on here, and I can apply some before we leave. That's our older equipment had those, our new ones has metal clips, okay?
Oh,
So,
yeah, I know they were.
Yep, hands here, or if the patient's more comfortable grabbing onto here, this is padded, they can do that.
Oh, really?
All right, but just watch how far they grab back here. You know, we don't want them to cut themselves in that hook, okay? And we're working on improving that, but for the most part, right here, make sure these are under the arms, perfect. Okay, question for you guys. When the foot plate is on, when we stand them, do we lock the casters? I saw a couple heads shaking no, and you're right, we do not lock the casters. Self-centering mechanism in the machine, it'll center itself, that's what we want, okay? When the foot plate is on, caster's always unlocked, okay? Sherelle, you all set?
Yes.
Okay, let's get you up. Constant pressure, obviously. We all get skinnier when we stand.
Woo. You supposed to say stand. Stand up.
Tuck in your behind.
And again, we don't have to stand, this is in its full vertical position, we don't have to stand them all the way, depending on the patient. A lot of folks, if we're gonna be toileting them, if they don't have full posture, we can keep them at this kind of 45-degree angle if needed. Now, what do you guys mostly use these for? Bed to toilet?
Now you know what they feel like in it.
Toilet to bed to wheelchair?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no,
Whoa.
give your full, you take your hands
You
off. Absolutely.
Man down. Oh, this is cool.
So again,
Oh, my
full support.
God.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I think you have you had an accessory in here.
The butt strap?
Yeah.
It's in my office.
A butt strap?
Oh, you do have one?
I do have 2 of them, I believe.
There might actually be one. Right here, okay? Now,
Oh.
if we have a patient that you think needs more support, okay, underneath, we'll apply this strap. Under her here. And you guys have had this with this piece for a long time.
We've used that before.
You have, okay.
Oh, what is this? The butt
It's called a
strap?
seat strap, yeah,
Yeah,
a butt
okay.
strap.
Like you're sitting down, sit down.
It's like a swing.
And again, you're gonna feel your weight suppressor a little bit. If we're toileting them with this, guys, okay, there's a quick release.
You didn't warn her.
Mister,
Yeah.
you ain't tell me.
I said your weight's gonna suppress.
Jesus. Mister, you can't be. Mister,
Shade.
scared me.
Yeah, let's get you out of this.
Yeah.
You're a good.
Sorry,
you're a good
I'm using
subject.
big words. Suppress, patella.
Hey, I graduated high school with 2 Okay? Look, and I'm unstrapped. Man down. Aw, mister.
See, there's these safety tabs that were on here have been ripped off. All right, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, get me out of here.
Now, how often do you use this with patients? Often?
Yeah, but I'm never in it.
Okay. Well, you know. Right?
Yeah, no.
Casters unlocked when we lower.
Woo. Jesus.
Sorry to scare you there. I thought I warned you.
No, you
I
said
don't
too
know
much.
how.
Scary, go up in a oil.
I did.
Yeah,
I
who's
had to
doing
do
that?
that. Me, come on now. He like, oh no, honey, you're too dramatic.
No, so I appreciate your being a good sport. Thank you.
That's right. I like demonstrations and stuff. I like being a guinea pig. I'm cool with that.
There we go. All right, questions, concerns? If you guys have any issues with these batteries, anything like that?
Yes. When you do, I don't understand why every time we charge it and change the battery, it keeps saying, we gotta change it.
Okay, yeah, you guys do have some older batteries.
Yeah.
There's only a year warranty on them. That's pretty standard across the industry, actually. So your maintenance should be doing monthly checkups on these machines. We send maintenance checklists.
Yep.
So we do have battery tester kits, so maybe look into that if we're having serious
We
issues
found
with
out
batteries.
part of the problem with our batteries was how they were pulling them out too.
Oh, sure,
They
this
had
bends
to
the
come
prongs.
straight. If they were pulling out and up,
Right,
they were bending the prongs.
Straight out.
Or
Exactly.
breaking the prong right off.
Yeah,
exactly.
and they weren't charging
And
right.
see how gravity kind of takes over when you put the battery in? Just kind of
Right.
let it happen. Don't force it in.
Right.
Okay? Really, and again, I don't know if are there any therapists here right now?
Yep.
Okay. Do we use this for walking in the gym?
Not recently.
Oh, heck. How are you?
Not recently.
Not recently. Okay. So we won't have to necessarily get into that if you guys aren't doing that too often. So, again, questions, concerns with the lifts, sit to stands.
You
Excuse me.
started to say toileting when she jumped away.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's good.
It's a quick, if you're using the C-strap when toileting, it's a quick release, and just let the patient know louder than I did.
You're gonna drop.
Going down.
You're not gonna go down. You're gonna feel your weight. I mean, in
almost
reality,
jumped over that
you were fine. You know, you would have been caught. So, all right. So move on to the full body lift then, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, wait. Is this medium, right? This is
This is medium. Yeah, that comes with the machine.
Right.
Yeah.
and
This was
burgundy
actually mine.
is large, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You got that right. Yep. Color coding. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
You want somebody else?
It's totally
You're
up
pretty
to you.
entertaining though, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they should be paying you
I'm
for
not
this.
falling asleep over here.
Right.
Thanks.
So do you have to put it under me? Do you have to demonstrate that?
Well, yep, let's have you lay right down, and if I can get another assistant too, possibly.
Come on, Debbie.
Now, when we're using the full body lift, is the patient primarily laying down? Or are they in a wheelchair?
Sometimes.
A little bit of both?
Yep.
All right, well, so we'll do both then, all right?
Oh, cool. Come on, Debbie.
All the more fun. And I'll show you guys a couple, and they're on these slings here, so I'll grab one.
You gonna
Sorry.
put Debbie to work?
So what we'll do, I brought a couple slings with me today. We'll save the toileting one from when we're sitting.
Wait, what the is that? Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
wipeable, okay?
Out in the hall.
With head support too, okay? You know, a lot of slings just run flat across the back. The patient's head is kind of exposed. This one has head support, okay?
That looks kind of big. I ain't gonna fall off.
No,
Okay.
stop,
I don't need no
trust
dice,
me.
dice.
So how do we get the sling underneath? Anybody? Here, I'll give it to you and I'll be on the other side. What do we call it, the log roll?
The log roll.
That would be a good time to do those slip shoes.
Oh, you trying to say I'm
No,
happy?
no, you can't roll.
Oh, I can't roll?
There we go.
Gotta pretend you're a.
Don't let her fall.
Right?
We need her tomorrow.
He's got you.
That would be, yeah, it is a wipeable one and they do get used.
I don't like this, sorry.
Don't like that one? Because it's too stiff?
Yes.
Oh, it must be.
Well, again,
really
for
good.
infection control, it's a good thing, you know, you don't have to be washing slings as much with the wipables. There we go.
I'm gonna
Don't
fill a
they
little
crack when
bump.
they're
We'll
washed?
have you roll.
Well, are you just washing those? Are you just wiping those ones down?
These-
Not
these
putting
are-
them
yeah.
through the washer?
Yeah, these are wipeable, they can be washed eventually, but if there's a lot of throughput, if you guys are using them on a particular patient that is constantly soiling slings and so forth.
Incontinent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bring it right down.
Don't pee.
Don't be
Right.
sure. I don't know.
So let's get the straps through here.
Whoa.
Nothing to
Oh
say.
my God.
Yeah, right, up close and personal, right?
No, these straps. That's my head.
Okay, now when we apply, we cross the legs, right, guys?
Right.
We can go right through if we want, or we can go around on the outside, all right?
Okay. Oh, you don't cradle? You don't do that? Cradle? You don't cradle?
Cradle, cross, yeah. Yep.
No,
Yep.
that's not what you mean by cradle, is it?
Under the legs. That's not our policy except for certain people.
Right.
Okay, now the hanger bars, how do we want them? Not like that, like this, right? I always say line up with the shoulders, these two sides,
Right.
all right? Bring it over the navel if we can, but we can bring it up. Okay, now, if we want to keep her more supine, we'll go with the longer straps, but as you see, she already has the short strap there, so we'll lower it just a touch.
Yeah, what is supine? What that mean?
Laying flat,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
If we're gonna pick you up off the floor.
You teaching me things. That's cool.
Longer straps, and we'll go long on this one, okay?
So what's wrong with
Again,
this picture?
if we do,
No, what's wrong
Thank
with
you.
this picture? What's wrong with this picture?
Our
She
policy here is.
You have a safety.
Oh, really? Yeah,
It's a
that's,
safety.
okay. Yeah, that's not easy way standard, but if you guys do, absolutely. If it's a facility policy, absolutely. Okay, now, we have the short shoulders on the short straps. This will keep her in a more seated position, okay? Then again, if we're gonna go supine, go long on both, all right? Come on around, let's have you man the machine. How you feeling in there?
Happy. Thank you, Debbie.
Let's always make sure the patient's good, we'll raise her up, we have everything crossed here.
I see what Inez be talking about.
And again, the main difference is this is wipeable sling, and this has support. And we don't lock ever the casters on the full body. See how it's centering itself? That's what we want.
Soften?
Hey, I see
Yeah.
where you leaning here.
They do, over time, absolutely. This came right out of the bag
Can't go any
today.
higher, 'cause the
Yeah.
bed's up.
Okay. Let's bring you out.
Bring me out.
How you doing?
Lord, you
How you
supposed to
doing?
be
And
supporting
see, you
my
can see we
feet.
got handles on the back here, okay?
Hey,
And this one has a scale, okay?
y'all, look how y'all just dragged my feet off.
She is entertaining. You guys must love working with her, huh? Okay, now, when weighing a patient, we want them perpendicular with the machine like she is now, okay, as the way she came off the bed, because we don't want her feet hitting any of the components when we take her weight. Now, do we have any questions with weighing, zeroing scales?
We don't use the weigh scale. We don't have a weigh scale.
Yeah, this one does.
This one right.
You know where?
Yeah. Oh,
We
they're
don't
not
use
working?
it that way.
You guys don't use it?
We
okay.
have a
You'll
scale,
weigh
so we have a
otherwise.
Oh,
unified,
okay.
Okay.
yes.
Okay, cool. Emergency stop, just like on the sit-to-stand, disables the machine. If you have a combative patient trying to grab the remote or trying to press buttons, this will disable the machine or return. The emergency down, if there's a dead battery, okay, we pump this 3 times and it'll lower the patient, okay? In this nice, slow manner. And, rest right here.
Oh.
Okay. And, you know, if you guys are changing batteries like you should be, that shouldn't be a problem. But if that does happen, it'll always bypass the dead battery, so we'll get that patient down safely. Okay?
Okay.
Question, and you guys don't use the scales. Okay, so, questions, concerns as far as getting a patient from the bed? I know you guys, this is probably a little redundant. That means repetitive.
I don't know what that means. Oh, you gonna single me out?
You're a good sport, I'm sorry. So what we'll do next, we'll do the hygiene sling from a chair, okay, and I'll show you guys how to use it. I know we had some issues before as far as getting the patients on the toilet or commode, the straps get in the way. Show you guys how to avoid that, all right?
We have a shower chair in the hallway.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
We have the feet, there we are.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Perfect, so we got the handles on the back.
It's not perfect. That's
Now
not.
you
Gonna
got,
get the beds raised.
no, you caught on the bar at the bottom, you're not gonna be able to pour up. You gotta come in between.
Okay.
This hurts your. Hey, I got a new invention. What if I could come up
That's
with
all
some cushions right
We're not okay.
It's,
Said we're gonna just get her down.
she's okay.
there? Man down.
Thanks for being a good sport.
You're welcome. No problem. Now what y'all gonna do to me?
Toilet you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you have to go?
Yes, I did. Do we have the linen?
I was gonna ask if we needed a brief.
Now, this is okay to put somebody on?
Yeah,
Okay,
we use these all the time.
okay,
It's clean.
okay. Yeah, that was my question.
Whose toilet's that?
His,
I brought that.
You bring your own toilet?
Well, when I'm carrying, well,
he's
it's
trying to
like a
sell me
double-
merchandise.
Trying to sell stuff, and it's like a sling carrier.
Well, that's
Put all the
neat
slings
because
on there.
it got foot pedals. That's neat.
Exactly. This one's made for
I like
transport,
that.
whereas
Yeah.
this one is not. Have I shown you this before?
Yes.
Yeah. This one's
Yeah, how
made for
much?
transport, whereas this one's not.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. It's 3 times the price, but it'll last you 5 years longer. So,
Oh,
you know, the
yeah.
cost of ownership over time is
how much
better.
is that chair?
A lot.
It's up there. It's up there.
Probably $300, $400.
Oh,
More than that.
I thought he was gonna say like a
Well, because I know how much that is,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Up a little more. Okay.
Just plastic.
Hygiene sling. Okay, what I'm gonna do is actually, I'll have you guys lift me. How's that?
Oh, I see how it is.
How's
Hey,
that?
y'all.
Paybacks.
Yeah.
Well, Debbie, it's all good now. He don't want me now, honey.
Oh, no,
Oh,
you're gonna help
stop.
her too.
Oh,
Feel
stop.
used.
My hand is falling asleep.
All right,
Neither.
let's do
Thanks
it.
for being here.
I didn't want
Access.
Now, you guys recently got these hygiene slings, okay? I brought an extra large one in for me. I know you guys, I don't want to be using the ones that you use for the patients necessarily. Has everybody seen these ones with the belt going across? Okay? So we'll go over that.
There's only 3 residents that we're currently using the hygiene sling on.
Are they
Okay.
over here?
1 over here, 2 on West Wing.
Okay. Just so everybody's good.
Hodgkinson and Higgins. And Mendola on East Wing.
Okay. Now, so we'll go seated to seated. We'll lift me out of this one. We'll put me into this one. Okay. Step up to the plate. Who's stepping up? Let's get 2.
What's up?
Okay, now, the hygiene sling, remember guys, it doesn't go over the shoulders like most slings. Okay, it's gonna go under the arms. So we have back exposure if we're gonna be showering the patient, which we can do in this as well. It'll leave full exposure on the bottom too, okay?
Okay.
So, let's hook me in.
Hi, my name is Sherelle.
It's your
Hey,
turn.
I'm gonna take you to the bathroom.
Okay, good.
All right, can you lean forward for
Get
me?
me out of here.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna push this down.
Yep, and we're going under the arms again.
I'm gonna put this under. Then I'm gonna bring this forward. Okay, can you lift that leg? All right. That's how we do that, honey. I'm gonna pull just a little. And I'm gonna
She's
put
good.
it over there.
She's good.
Can you hold this?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, do this. Can you lift this leg? Okay. Then now I'm gonna cross
good.
it.
We'll
Check
cross
that
it up.
out. Okay, we gonna seatbelt you
I
in.
remember on these ones, we got this buckle here.
Oh, okay,
Cross
you gonna
it.
do that? All right. Teamwork. Come on, Miss Debbie. Come on, Debbie, help me, please. You the closest one. Okay.
Cross the straps. There we go.
Bam. Bam. I'm gonna put this right
And we'll
here.
do the short ones for there.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, you guys do the little
No, I'm not.
knot on, okay, not on these ones, okay?
That one
So
came
same
on.
lift?
Okay, you're about to go up. Please hug
Okay,
yourself.
stay. Yeah, right.
No,
No, arms stay out.
Can't you
Under.
do like that? Like this?
So we want these under.
because it's not behind the shoulders. It's like the sit to stand.
So we're crossed.
Okay.
Machine's gonna center itself, that's what we want. Okay.
All I'm gonna do is guide your
Lift
feet.
me up, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now,
You're gonna turn.
and we'll turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna turn.
Perfect.
We're
Okay.
gonna move this out the way. All right. Okay.
Okay, now, at this point, I know there was a concern with a particular patient where you guys wanted to take her drawers all the way off and all the way down. That was her preference, from what I understand, right? Okay, so at this point, what we can do before we put me on the commode, we won't actually do it.
Aw.
We can,
Oh my
we
goodness.
can, we can take her drawers down to as far as we can go with the straps, okay, so envision that, okay? And we'll lower me down.
He said envision that.
Right, but actually you don't.
You ready? Okay, I'm gonna lift and she's
Perfect.
gonna put you down.
Yep. And again, picture, okay?
Check
Get
it
on the
out.
commode.
Yeah, I will set your head back, honey. Set your head back.
Okay, always watch the patient head,
Yeah.
there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what we can do at this point, okay, we can remove the leg straps, just the leg straps, we can keep her hooked. Now, does she want to be totally disconnected from the machine? Or can we leave at least the sling on her?
Would depend on the patient.
Right, but, okay, so this,
Somebody was complaining, who was that? Jen?
Was it?
Yeah, it seems like that would be.
okay, well,
Well, we just put her to bed, they did it in bed, they did it, Kathy Hodgkinson, because they didn't wanna have to put her back to bed, you know,
Do
take
the
her to
whole
the
thing,
bathroom, put her
exactly.
back to bed, pull her pants up.
exactly, okay. But this particular gal, before we put her down, pants down to as far as we can, and we get her to here, take the leg straps off, okay, bring them to the side, and we can bring her drawers all the way down at this point, and then it's a quick backwards procedure, if you will. Bring her drawers up to here again, hook these back up, bring her up, fix the drawers, okay? Questions? Concerns?
Kathy, we tried that today.
We removed.
Everybody sign it?
Well, we didn't get her pants pulled up all the way, so it's just pulling it, because you still had to pull her, which you shouldn't be pulling her in the chair.
Right.
That- And I have showed, whoever I have showed this to, I told him to put her to bed to do it, don't pull the pants up in a chair like that, because
Okay.
it's, I
Sign
don't
it.
know.
Gotcha.
I don't think
Okay.
it's a good idea.
Obviously, yeah, it's
No,
patient
especially
specific.
on
You guys,
camping, no.
you guys
Yeah.
know better than me. Obviously, this is the
I
way
mean,
that.
it's good, but somebody like her,
She's fearful enough of these
right,
Right.
and she
things.
can't do anything for herself.
Now, does she want
so
her
it's-
drawers all the way off? Is that what I'm getting at? Or could we even just leave them?
Well, you can
Here.
leave them, but I mean, as far as, you know, being in this and then pulling them up,
Right.
I don't
Well,
think
no,
it's-
here's the thing. We bring the drawers to here,
Right,
reapply, and then lift her back up, and then pull the drawers all the way back up when she's back up in the lift.
In the air.
Going back to
Oh,
bed
Right.
or
So
the
you're gonna
chair.
put that strap below where those pants are.
Exactly, so it's
So
like
you
the
can-
opposite of what we did before. Yeah, make a reference point to where her drawers were before we sat her down. Exactly.
I
Okay.
guess we'd have to practice. and
Yeah,
see.
exactly, yeah. And
We didn't think
again,
that was
you
good
guys know better
today.
than me, but hold the drawers all the way back up when she's up, going back to bed or the wheelchair, yeah. But I know it's not the, doesn't seem ideal, but steps that make it hopefully a little easier.
Yeah,
No,
I
in my
would
opinion,
disconnect
it
them.
was easier to put the resident bed equipment.
Okay, yeah,
With that particular.
whatever is safer, and yeah, again, you guys know more than me, so.
Okay.
Might be good
Questions,
for a rehab
concerns?
resident.
No, you did great.
At this point, okay. And I know, so nobody was really a fan of the wipeable with head support sling,
I already
right?
said
I'm gonna go feel it.
So,
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and-
Thank you again, Shane.
Oh, wait,
Thank you.
what is the proper sizing for these slings?
Okay. I always recommend